Home buyers, do not buy a house without knowing these three important things first. Hey, it's Jason Giomboni EXP Realty. Here today to tell you a little bit about three important things that you need to know before purchasing a house. Number one, in addition to your down payment, which is going to be about 3.5% to 5% of the purchase price, you're going to have some additional closing costs, right? So what are some of these closing costs? Well, some of them are non-refundable, out of pocket, prior to closing. So you're going to have your home inspection, right? Always, always, always get a home inspection. If you have an agent that tells you to waive that, you need to find another agent, honestly. It's about $650. Like I said, it's non-refundable, but you'd rather spend $650, make sure the house that you're purchasing is what you want, right? For $650, or like I said, ballpark, they check the home. They'll check for termites, wood-destroying insects, and they'll check for radon gas. Another fee that's non-refundable is your appraisal. That's going to be out of pocket. Some lenders will include it with the closing costs, but most of the time it's going to be non-refundable. All an appraisal is the bank's going to send out a third-party independent person. You're buying a house for $100 grand. They're going to make sure it's worth $100 grand. Okay. So a couple out of pocket that are non-refundable. Some of the closing costs are going to be rolled into your loan. So you're going to have things like title insurance. They're going to check for liens on the property, check for ownership, make sure all that transfer is good. They're also going to do prorations of taxes and insurance. So when you buy your house, you're going to prepay your insurance for the first year, and you're going to also prepay your prorated version of the taxes for the first year. So say if you close on December 1st, you're responsible up to and including December 1st, or the seller's responsible up to and including December 1st. You pay from December 2nd up until whenever the taxes come out again. All right, so they'll be prorated. And then when you have your first monthly mortgage payment, the bank's going to take a little bit out of your monthly mortgage payment, put that into an escrow account, which is a savings account to pay for your taxes and your insurance for the following year. All right, so a couple closing costs in addition to your down payment. Number two, if you're like, Jay, I don't have the money for these additional closing costs, right? You could ask for seller concessions, either a credit to fix some repairs that might come up on that inspection report, or you could ask for a seller assist, which basically helps you cover the closing costs for the loan. So with the conventional loan, you could do 3% of the purchase price. So say if you buy a $100,000 house, you could have $3,000 of that go towards your down payment and your closing costs. That's with a conventional loan. With an FHA, VA, USDA, you could do up to 6%. So a $100,000 house, you could get up to $6,000 towards your down payment and closing costs. So say the seller would get $100,000, your loan would be for 103 or 106, and you would just roll that into the loan. All right. Number three, let's talk about deadlines. So unless you're buying this house with cash, you're looking at cash deals. You can close as quick as 2 weeks up to 30 days, you know, but if you're buying a house with a loan, you're looking at 45 to 60 days out. Okay. So try to get your idea of when your closing date's going to be. So December 1st, we go under contract. You're looking at mid-January to close on your house. So if you have a lease that's coming up and you're trying to, you know, get the boat close to the dock before you make the jump after your lease and then purchase a house, you know, you're probably looking about 45 to 60 days out. So you should start looking, you know, a couple months prior. So hope these help. If you need anything, hit us up. 570-793-1232. Jason Giomboni, EXP Realty.